Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Hearts podcast. This is about my content journey. I first discovered content in 2019 following Lil Simsy, and I was so obsessed finding her second YouTube channel and her third podcast channel. Back then I couldn't stream even if I wanted to, but I did not have the space or equipment. I also discovered Ellen DeGeneres in 2020, watching her talk shows uploads on YouTube and all of the interviews with well-known stars of content creation. Later I learned how nasty Ellen can be. Maybe it's the way she was raised, or maybe it's other issues in the way, but I can see how she treats others. In 2021, I managed to have a grant, so I used that towards getting a PC built, as I would not have a clue on how to build it myself. Unfortunately, Sims 4 did not want to work on the desktop, so I still have to get that fixed. But for now, if you want Sims content, and that's any Sims 1, 2, 3, and the most up-to-date Sims 4, I have to use my laptop. I managed to create a Smythe's journal, which is now in my archives, I'm afraid, as there is not a lot of interest. British K 1997 was then born. A lot of British streamers liked the British name, and I met British streamers like British Summertime, and she was attracted to my name. I eventually kept changing it because I wanted something more global. I want to now be surrounded by hundreds to thousands to millions and maybe even billions. Greedy? Yeah, well, maybe I am. And yeah, I decided to be a variety streamer as well. It took me forever to raid myself, and it sucks that I can't raid everyone. But you've got to respect every streamer's rules and wishes in how they do their content. In 2021, whilst I was blessed with my baby floppers, I was blessed with two friends, Paul the Dude 101 and Laura 14002. I met Laura through Paul, and I met Paul through the One True Leo. I also met my friend Ella Bella B0 through YouTube. I met Trash Edgelord She, who I met through Eric, and I met Eric through Plum Becky. But sadly, I am not friends with Eric and Plum Becky, even though I have sent them both friend requests before. But I do have them to thank for creating my people. I acknowledge them in this podcast episode, which will always be here. You have to remind yourself that friends come and go, and I can see that I am not the only one experiencing this, but I too have lost people. I want to address that I have expressed interest in joining an acting club or school to help me further with my acting career. I have an appointment next week, commencing the 29th of September. I actually cannot believe October is around the corner, with Susanna, who is meeting me on the next week sometime, and she's going to help me with my acting career. It is really funny, and I don't know if I've said this before, but a guy in my college class actually said, one of us is going to be famous. And it's funny how that is turning out. I have to address also that I am currently living in a shared accommodation, so there will be times where you may hear the fire alarm. It is only being tested. They legally have to test it frequently, so it was an experience on stream a while ago. I am actually studying law as well, so I can know my rights as a British citizen. I have to remind myself I was not born in the UK, even though the UK is now my home. I have revealed where I live in my autobiography, as I am comfortable into doing so, because I live in a city and the city is too big for some of us to handle, but I grew up in Exeter, so Exeter will always be my home. One day I will be a known actress, for my unique personality and cultural background. During my content journey, I changed my name to Smythe, and I can now become everyone's mother or sister should you feel comfortable, because I will make it where you can become a Smythe too. You first need to have an income, whether that's a job or benefits, so you can look after yourself independently and receive the help. Your best bit of getting support is by joining KD Discord server. The link can be found in the main YouTube channel for the Content Creator Empress. My main YouTube, the Content Creator Empress, will have shorts, clips, and game uploads. My second YouTube, More the Content Creator Empress, will have all of my stream uploads and yearly updated trailers to keep the content fresh. Wordy Girl, who I have to give credit for, is really good at creating the trailers and cover arts for my many projects. What can I say? I just like to keep me and my team busy. My third YouTube, Smythe Dynasty, which replaced the old YouTube that is in my archives as Smythe's Journal, is purely about content creation. You may request to be a part of the second podcast, which is this one, and you may answer the following questions I have for all creators. Number 1, when did you start content? Number 2, what made you decide to do content? Number 3, what content do you do? Number 4, do you have social media? And number 5, how often do you make your content? Just 5 questions to keep the journey interesting. So that's it for my content journey, and I wish to keep it going for years and years. What's your content story?